Hello and welcome to my next Mobile Dungeon video. Today we have day 2 here on World 4. It's a fresh new day. And yeah, I would just start to get like all the stuff here to collect from the black market. That's a really important thing to do early on. You can actually, the video chest and so on, you could save for later on the day. I mean, it's not smart to just get them, but I wasn't expecting something good to get there, and yeah, that's why I just got it now. But of course, when you collect this, oh, 3 epics, Sylvana, Cornelius, Naga, Cornelius. Oh, Naga, sheep. That's like insanely good. But if you collect that later on, of course, you will get higher level items. But I didn't expect it to be something good anyway, so yeah, whatever. And yeah, so that was a great pull. 3 epics, you always take that. But for now, my team is quite good in my opinion, and I will just go into the next area here and clear like, or basically, actually, I could also upgrade him. Nature, is today nature? No, today it's not nature. And I got this here. Yeah, nice. So always when you're willing to buy something in this shop here, I would also like buy the shards even as a free-to-play, because early on you will have enough essence anyway. And I actually have to ascend him here on the chapel. Yeah, chapel. And yeah, now he's going right on the way to level 40. That's nice. So I will just clear this map here for a bit, and then I will skip with some hourglasses. I might do that, yeah. So we will just do some gameplay now. I will just rush through map 5, and yeah, I also thought about yesterday a little bit, and I mean, I just couldn't make like the full day of gameplay. I mean, it was like, at the end it was like maybe 6 hours or something, but I mean, I did like 3 hours of that, or 2 hours of that I did on the couch with just like clicking and then putting the phone away. And so yeah, that's why I don't have like the complete full gameplay of the whole day 1. But also I just after the end of the stream, I just called it that I would just clear all the earlier stars, and in the last video I did call that I just clear all the map 4, and that's basically what I did. It was all autoplay, so it was not like I had to do anything special or something. It was just clicking autoplay, then waiting, and now I'm just way too overleveled anyway. Of course, when you do it like I said in the guide, that you leave some stars open and you don't have the beer, of course you will not be as fast as me here. But also I didn't spend any money on getting pulls or something. I did get like the new milestone thing for like 15 euro, and I bought like let me think, for 20 euros I think I bought the 4 euro packages, because I had like Play Store money on from like World 1 buying like, or trying to get like Mercy, so I just used that. So it's not really, well, you could argue with that if that's real money, but yeah, of course it was real money. And yeah, so that's what I used. And I will stop to like grind the packages after a while. I mean, the first 6 maps are not really that important in my opinion anyway, because yeah, it's more important on how to play, when to use like the hour classes, that you plan on the titans early on so that you are able to like play the things you want on the day and not having to wait like 2 days because you don't have like the titans material. Of course, now if I play serious and I luckily get like Lilith or something, I would have to reset Dracula. Or no, actually today is the Titan Shadow Titan day, so I wouldn't have. But imagine if today wasn't Titan Shadow Titan and it was tomorrow, then I don't have enough like shadow shadow shards, and I couldn't just play Lilith, and yeah, that just sucks, and you just have to wait, and this will slow down your gameplay, of course. I mean, at the end it doesn't really matter that much, but when you want to push fast and get as high as possible, it's important. And also, in my opinion, it is quite important to get as high as possible as soon as possible. And that's of course because what I said in the guide video, that you actually gain I have to focus for a second. Yeah, I want to have this invincibility away, because you want to farm at the highest stage as possible as soon as possible. And that is because of the essence, gold drop, of course, and also you kind of want to get to like map 9, D1, D2, or even 10 D1 as fast as possible, because you will farm there actually a lot, because 10 D2 is of course a breakpoint for a lot of guys. It will be for me here as well, but on on World 3 I just rushed through that. If you like pay actually a lot of money, I mean, if you also compare this thing to World 3, on World 3 I already had like 400 euros or something, 500 euros at this point. So yeah, for me it seems like it's pretty low budget this time. And yeah, so you want to be as high as possible as soon as possible for the essence and gold. And yeah, so that's why it's important to have like a little bit of knowledge on how to get through here as fast as possible. And as I said earlier, I just want to push through map 5 here. Of course, now I'm like fully over leveled, and that's a good thing when you just pay like a little bit of money, that you can actually clear everything earlier on, and because of that you get like pretty over leveled and you are able to clear just things now faster. I mean, if you just like skip the not so important waves and rewards, you will be at the same point, but your heroes will be way weaker and you will have less essence. And yeah, this makes it way more easy. But of course, when you aren't so lucky as me, like getting like 2 legendary heroes this early on, is of course just luck, and this would make it way harder. I mean, if you saw the VOD from yesterday, you can actually see how I struggled. I even like wasn't nearly able to like beat 2D1 or 2D2. It was like really tough. I had to play it manually. I had to restart like a few times and so on. So I struggled as well. Of course, I could have just bought like the end package, but yeah, I don't do that. I don't play with the healer. I mean, I got a little bit of healing, and yeah, that will be enough for me. And so yeah, I'm still pretty happy how things go. And here is Lilith as an enemy. I mean, we all wouldn't expect her to be that strong when you just see her in this dungeon here. But yeah, she's of course like one of the best heroes. And for 1 second, I have to switch on my phone. So here, I'm back. I basically on my phone I will do like the daily stuff on my other worlds. It's just like clicking and then waiting again. And of course I want to play all the beer. Since I will make like the 30 or 40 minutes here on World 4 now, I missed that time early on this day. And yeah, so I have to do it on the second screen here. But yeah, now we are rushing through here, and now I need 3 more stars, so I will just do like this. And I think Dracula, what level is he? Yeah, he must be close to level 40, yeah. So when he's level 40, I will look into my essence count, and when I'm close to the upgrade, I think it's 1.2k essence, I will farm some towers. And also, just when I said that, you can check the last video, and I updated the description. I decided to stop like writing the guide any further because Fatbeard, a German YouTuber, already did like a pretty insanely good overall guide. It was originally in German, but then he also updated it into English. I mean, it's with AI, of course, so there might be some hiccups here and there, but in general, I think it's like the best you can get on a guide because it's like very visual. You have a really good overlook on the basic game. And yeah, so on my guide I focused more on like the starting heroes and like the starting stuff on a new world, and this is like more focused on like general things that are really important for beginners. So yeah, definitely check the last video for that. I will also post it in this video again. And yeah, it's really helpful, and there you can actually see like a list on what's the essence and gold upgrade cost for each hero for each level, and that's important to have in mind, and it's just like a really good overview. And yeah, of course here milestone, so definitely check that out. And here we get beer, so we take that as well. So this is like the last stage now that we will do, then we can push further into the map. And when I'm at 5D2, I will try to beat it on hard difficult, and yeah, then just skip a few hourglasses there. But with the hourglasses, of course I got lucky here on this world again with my heroes, so I don't have to like play with a really bad hero just to get further into the game, and I'm just able to skip it for like quality of life. Usually when I compare to like World 2, where I have this complete free-to-play account, it was like really important to save the hourglasses for important moments. For example, I just had to level like the month I don't know what's the English name. Here she is, Mancha. The Mancha, like to level 30 or even 30 plus, before I had like a better hero. So I had to play her because of course she has AoE attack damage, which was quite nice. And yeah, I had to reset her at some point. And when I got my new hero, I had to level him up as fast as possible. And as a free-to-play, you don't have that much thirst, of course. So yeah, you need the hourglasses, and that's why you have to keep them or save them or play smart with them. When you are like playing like low budget, you're able to just like get a few. I mean, they are really cheap. You get a lot of crystals early on, and in my opinion, it's worth it. I mean, you can also like go for souls, of course, but I mean, you can buy like 10, 20. I wouldn't really buy many more. It's not, yeah, they are just too expensive. And here we go. We have 400 of 1k. So I need a few titans, first of all, and I will need a lot of towers. But yeah, we will be able to do that. So we just go for the 5-8 and 5-9 now. And then we will... Wait, I will just delete this one, or this one, this one. And then we go into the towers and get the rest of the essence. And yeah, essence, of course, early on will be hard to get. Gold in the first few days will not be a problem. After a few days, it will kind of swift into a gold problem until you reach like level 70 heroes, I think. Level 70, level 80, somewhere around there. And then again, gold will strike, not gold, essence will strike again, and you will have problems to have enough essence. So it's like a back and forth with those two things missing. But yeah, you can see like this is not really a challenge. I will again clear all the rest after this video on this map, and then I will do the 6th map on stream again. So that's my plan. And yeah, we go into 5-9 and do that on autoplay. And then we are nearly done with what I wanted to do. Of course, now I want to like also play like some towers and do farm the 4 Titan slots and get Dracula on the way to level 50. That's my thing now again. And then want to do like 5-10 on hard and skip there some hourglasses. And that's good for Essence. As I said, if I hadn't had this much luck, I would keep those hourglasses and use them later on when I struggle. I mean, at Worlds on map 6, you will first start to struggle a little bit. I mean, you will watch that on, or you can watch that live on Twitch or look up the VODs. Oh, that was unlucky that he just used his thing right before his stupid preservation. But now I have to play manually, so yeah, I can just remove that. I think this removing a buff is pretty big on him. That's why I like him. I mean, you can argue his healing is a little bit low, but still, in my opinion, he also got like good buffs for you. He got great debuff on the enemies, and yeah, he's just a good overall champion. And now, oh, I already got to 5-10, so I can just clear that and don't have to clear the latest dungeon. And yeah, so we will just do that. I mean, the souls here are really annoying to play against. This time I got lucky with him. and he will revive now, and now I can just like remove his invincibility. Yeah, they are really annoying. Yeah, there. Now I'm back. And yeah, what else is there to say? If you have like any suggestion on the topics I should talk about in my videos, I mean, I will talk a lot in the near future. There's a lot of gameplay, a lot of hours where I have to talk something. If you want to let me talk about something specific, of course, you can just say it. I will try to do that. But for now, it's just like easy peasy. Actually, the first one dies here, but that's not big of a deal. And I hope I will get the... actually, there is no Black Skull Mage right now, no? No, there isn't. So having the Black Skull Mage would actually be big for like the late game, but I guess we don't have her. So it will be quite a challenge at some point. But yeah, we did it, 510, easy peasy. But we will switch to the towers for now. I prepared the first tower to collect the chest, and I will also clear the second tower. So we will have some pulls here live. Of course, that's something I will always try to save up. And defensive, def, okay. I will try to save up the toilet flushes for the videos. That's something I will do for sure. But now we just want some essence. I think I will need like 400 now, or maybe 500. Still missing. So I will have like 10, I have to do like 10 stages. Of course, here I'm like a little bit under leveled, and since I don't have Lilith, the enemies will actually attack first. But yeah, here having Frankenstein here will also help. Naga will just get one-shotted because there are a lot of fire. And still, like, that's something I have to talk about. I see a lot of guys watch like guides and let me talk about like Naga and how he's so good, and they should definitely put him in the team. And then they have him in the team with like level 30. The rest of the team is like level 50, and the Naga is level 30 or 40. Like, he's way too underleveled. Or even later on. Then they have like a team with like level 60 or level 70s, and the Naga is level 50. And yeah, of course, that doesn't make any sense. You just want to level him as your like highest hero in the game, actually, to make him any useful. If you have this slow pace that you are not able to like level him up as your highest hero, then it doesn't make any sense to even play him. You can just play with 4 heroes instead, or play with the soul as a distractor or the beaver. Like, if you're not planning on making him as high leveled as the rest of your team, it doesn't make any sense to pick him. And what we got here is unique strength, agility, it's useless, dexterity, armory. So we will just equip that on my Naga here. That's good. And I can also check this one. I have like 800 out of 1.2k. So yeah, we have to go into the next one. Level 31, so it will be easy to make the first 10 stages. So I will have enough essence. So we will just go to the floor 10 or 11 and stop there. But yeah, this whole concept of playing 1 legendary, 3 epics and 1 blue will only work when you also level up your blue as the same high level as the rest of your team. And you do this combo because you don't have enough upgrading orbs for like legendary or epic heroes. But of course, when your blue hero is just way too underleveled, it doesn't make any sense to play him. So you, especially the Naga. I mean, the Naga is a agility hero, which makes agility down and poison. And when you level him up to a high level, you will always start first, even before the enemies. And that's just a good thing to have. I mean, it doesn't make any sense if he's like slow and weak. So yeah, I always wanted to say that, and now I have it. And yeah, we go on here. Also, early on with the items, you will have very low item. Of course, in this case, I haven't like played any or farmed any dungeon yet. So you always have to check like even the white items to maybe equip them, because they might be just better than a epic item you have because of the higher levels now and the base stats on it. So yeah, always keep that in mind. And we will rush through this tower here. We are on floor 8. And yeah, when you don't have that much beer on the start because you don't buy any packages, of course, just play the game slowly. And you can also like check out my World 2 videos, especially like the first videos. I think the sound quality on those are pretty bad, and of course they are on German, but I made a playlist on that, and you can actually like watch like the first few videos. There you can see like how I played, what heroes I did. But yeah, of course, I think World 2 is not that good on a guide because I had the free to play and I got Lilith early on because it was like a Lilith banner. It's not really that big luck. I think I will, if you're free to play and you play on this World 4, you might have like a 70-80% chance at the end to get the Headless Horseman, because he's a future banner. You will have a lot of souls. I think you can also go like to the first pity easily. So yeah, you will just have him. And Lilith was on the earlier banner on World 2, so that's why I got her. But of course, this makes it way easier to play the game. Now I had to just start the dungeons on World 1, and we are back. So now let us check in on the essence here in Dracula. We got enough essence, and now we have to farm the Titan. And I will try to get to like the next one, I think, the level 40 Titan. Let's see how this fight goes or how this one looks, and then I will farm this, or I will just farm this one 4 times since it will be way faster. Yeah, I will just do that. I don't want this video to be 2 minutes longer because I struggle with the next Titan. But usually I would farm the next one because this one is still pretty easy. But yeah, so we will just repeat this one now and do it 4 times, or maybe 3 if I get lucky. I actually didn't watch on how many things I got on the last fight, but whatever. So I mentioned just 1, and now we will go again. And for Titans here as well, Naga is just insanely good because he has poison, and you just need like 10 poison ticks on him and he would be dead. And since the Titans have a lot of health, it's really important to get poison. And also a little tip, you have like the Pest Bringer or something as a weapon, and you might be able to drop it at some point, and this basically makes that your primary skill has a chance to hit poison on the enemies. And when you play like Joanne as your healer, it's nice to use that item on her, because she will actually use her auto attack as on autoplay, and you have a chance to do like poison. And this could become handy on things like this one. But of course I don't play her. I'm not a fan of healers. I think it's always possible to play without healers. I mean, the only thing with healers really is that it makes the game a little bit more easy, especially with Joanne. I mean, like, other healers still will not impact it as much, but Joanne's ceiling is just insanely good, and she just makes the game way more easy. But yeah, I'm not even sure if I can use the skips. I don't have that much time left because I have to go to work soon. But we will try to we will definitely update Dracula, and then I will use some skips on 5-10 hard later on off screen and just clear the whole map. And now we will upgrade it here, and yeah, that's basically it. I will like flush those things here. Construct, not usable. And now we have 10 more souls here, and let's hope for just one epic. Yeah, one epic. The witch, that is actually really nice. I would definitely level her up at some point in the stage, and my plan with the witch is to use her spell here for 10d2 and just rush to 10d2. Because it actually steals a buff from each attacked enemy, and since there are 3 enemies and they all have immunity and crit resistance and so on, you can just steal it from them. So I would definitely level her up at some point to level 40. But yeah, that's it for this video. I will upload this video later on this day, and then I will just like, oh, here we take those and we flush more, and I will just like upload this video later on in the day, and then I will do the live stream after with the VOD. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how things go. I will just clear this stage here off screen, and yeah, I see you on Twitch or on the next video.